Welcome to another edition of the Go Hard or Go Home show. I am your host, Jerry Neal. We've got Galen with our statistics and Noel with our analysis. Now for your headlines. In our regular league, Zionite United manager Robert Levy declared his intention to go for the top spot after coming within 18 points of the lead. In our statistics, we will look at what was involved in the lowest ever flops for this game week, only 4. In our head-to-head action, Firefighters and Liverpool FC all had a draw 80-80. In our hot topics, we look at the matters surrounding the temporary lead fans who declared themselves on the wire on the last game day of our game week. And in our predictions, we'll look at the possibility of having the ideal team for this super double game week. For these and more, stay tuned. But first, let's go to Noel, who has our analysis. Noel?
Thank you, Jerry. Let's take a look at the results for game week 25. In first place, we have Das Beste with 1,581 points, but only 1 point behind him is second place, Liverpool FC with 1,580 points. But this league is heating up. Third place is Watto FC with 1,568 points, followed by Zionite FC. Yes, Zionite FC. Every year he says he's gonna do it. Let us see if he does it this year. In fourth place with 1,563 points. In it to win it is in fifth spot with 1,558 points. Black Ops is in sixth position with 1,552 points. Consistency is key is in seventh spot with 1,532 points. White is right is in eighth spot with 1,523 points. And top 10 material. Yes, Jerry, top 10 material is in the top 10 again with 1,515 points. Acha United tops off the top 10 with 1,514 points. Let's take a look at the mid-table battle. Mid-table battle has El Professor in the mid-table, Gunners FC in the mid-table battle. King of the North is now in the mid-table battle. Look at this. Maro G is at the bottom of the mid-table battle. Congratulations, Maro G, for coming out of the relegation dogfight. Let's hope you don't go back down there. Let's take a look down there that you just left in the relegation dogfight. We have Camo FC in the dogfight. Tinkerman FC is in the dogfight. Maxwell Arsenal in the dogfight. And what? Holding down the foundation, of course, is Hot Club in the relegation dogfight. Over to you, Jerry.
Thank you for that, Noel. Wow, the last 4 holding their positions in the regular league. Now we go right over to Galen. Galen?
Yes, Jerry. Thank you very much. Game week 25. What can I say? Listen, very few flops, yes. I mean, many persons depended upon Leeds United. Come on, what do you think? But let's get right into it right now. Now, the best manager for this game week goes to consistency is key. And tell you a funny story about consistency is key. We remember the days when consistency is key was a very young boy, growing up in the relegation dogfight. I mean, and we're just growing up to see consistency is key, moving up into the top 10. But guess what happened? Yes, 93 points for this game week. Congratulations, because he is the top team. Yes, and I mean, a few game weeks before I said, look, watch out for him. But I mean, he's living up to the name. Consistency is key. So congratulations. Now, the worst manager for this game week goes to Hot Club, aka Flop Club, scoring 24 points. And I'm not going to say anymore, so let me just move on. Yes, now the best movers for this game week goes to 3 teams. Alright, consistency is key, white is right, and top 10 materials. Yes, moving 3 places up the table. Consistency moved from 10th position to 7th position. White is right moved from 11th position to 8th position. And top 10 material moves from 12th position to 9th position. Yes, I mean, that was like, yeah, right behind each other, right? I wonder what's going on between those 3. Yeah. All right, let's move to the worst movers. Yes, and this goes to Acha United, Gunners FC, and El Professor. Yes, all 3 teams moving 3 places down the table. So Acha moved from 7th to 10th position, almost falling out of the top 10. Get Gunners, yes, moved from 8 to 11, dropping out of the top 10. And El Professor moving from 9th position to 12th position. Yes, into the mid-table. Yes, the mid-table fight. Yes, and if you think about it, listen, I mean, the perfectly changed places between the best movers. How did that happen? Well, only in a competitive league like the Go Hard or Go Home Fantasy League. Yes, that's what happens. Well, let's move right on. Now, the best player for this week goes to Stuart Dallas from Leeds United. Yes, scoring 17 points. But again, many people had him in their team, but nobody made him captain in our league. However, the best captain pick goes to Bruno Fernandes and Rafinha. Yes, Rafinha from Leeds, Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United. And those who are captain Bruno are Zionite, In It to Win It, White is Right, Zilla United, Maraji, Tinkerman FC, Soca Ballers, Legend FC, Warriors United, the Mighty Ravers. Yes, and Bruno scored 12 points. Rafinha scored 12 points also. When you captain these guys, you're going to get 24 points, alright? So Rafinha, those that pick Rafinha now, consistency is key. Gap United, Jamrock Ballers, yes, King in the North, and Kama FC, yes, the Spartan man. Kama FC is now becoming the Spartan man. Yes, and you'll hear more about that. Now, the worst captain pick this week, yes, we had 3 players that fell in that category, and we had perfectly 3 teams that, yes, had the worst captain pick. So Alison Decker, yes, you know who that is. Flop Club, Hot Club, whatever you want to call him at this point, but that's what his name is. Yes, scoring only 2 points, and they only got 4 points from the captain. Yes, Son from Tottenham, Red Camp. Oh, I mean, maybe if you look at Red Camp team right now, it's a lot of reds, injuries. Yes, and Van Persie FC that picked Kane as his captain. Well, Kane having a bad form right now, but that's just how it is. Alright, now let's move to the surprise of the week, and it's the game week flops. Yes, this week the score was 55 points, and surprisingly, we only have 4 teams that fell into the flop category. What's going on? And guess what happened? 3 out of these 4 teams are no surprises. Alright, so let me go there. Now, Zumball, yes, scoring only 50 points. Van Persie FC scoring 36 points. Red Camp scoring 28 points. And Hot Club scoring 24 points. Listen, I mean, the league is acting up, and trust me, most of our managers, I would say 95% of our managers, are making good picks because nobody wants to be in the flops. Alright? Now, let's move to the Spartan move. And Kama, yes, Kama FC has taken over the Spartan spot, because this is not the first time Kama did a Spartan move for the season. He has been doing the Spartan move on several occasions. And maybe, for now, we have to give him a title as a Spartan man. Alright? So I'm not sure how Nick is going to feel about that, but listen, Kama taking hits after hits after hits, hits on top of hits, however you want to call it. But yes, he's doing something right. There might be he's hanging out too much to Tinkerman in that lab. However, he took a 12-point hit Original is scoring 77 points, winding down to 65 points. And because of that, he's actually a winner because his final score was higher than the average game week score, and also he moved up in the regular league table. Well, congratulations, alright? Now, let's go to our outstanding performers, alright? And the bestie, yes, the bestie continues to be, yes, in that spot. It is 25 game weeks now. He's still in the top 10 of the regular league table, and he is number 1. Congratulations. Yes, I mean, I guess you have to work very hard for him to fall down the table into the mid-table. Is that possible? Not sure, but let's see. And also, let's move on to the 90s club. Yes, we got 2 teams in this game week that, yes, made it into the 90s club. Consistency is key, 93 points, and Black Ops, yes, scoring 92 points. Congratulations, all right? Welcome to the 90s club. Yeah. Okay. Now, yes, game week 26, a massive game week. A lot of double games. Let's see what's going to happen. Surprisingly, in this game week, nobody used a chip. Whoa. I mean, were they saving it for game week 26? Let's see. All right, but one thing I do know, something got to give, and I want to hear what Jerry got to say in those predictions because, listen, I believe I need it. I've been having some bad runs of recently, and I need to get myself back into the top 10. Also, for game week 26, it's going to be a close race for the manager of the month. Yes, game week 26 is actually the last game week in the month of February. And what I will tell you from now, I'm going to show you the dashboard, but listen, it's very close from the number 1 position all the way to I'll say number 14th. Yes, and the list goes. But guess what happened? Black Ops is leading right now. I mean, Init is closely behind. Zanet XC is very close. Consistency is key, and you can see the list right now. Yes, I mean, it's going to be a close race. So let's see what game week 26 produces. Yes, I mean, a lot of double game week, a lot of double games, I should say, in this game week. And let's see. I mean, can Black Ops hold on to that top spot and be manager of the month? Or can it be top 10 material? Or can it be the Tinkerman? And if Liverpool FC plays his card right, there's a lot to think about. Anyways, I guess you guys noticed that I shaved my beard, right? Yes, Liverpool lost to Everton. And listen, I mean, when Liverpool loses to one of those horrible teams like Manchester United or Everton, yeah, something got to give. So I lost my beard because of that. Anyways, Jerry, let me hear your predictions because I need it desperately. Yes, because I'm in a bad form. But listen, game week 26, something got to give. Back to you, Jerry.
Thank you for that, Galen. Black Ops and consistency is the key. We're the only members of the 90s club this week. Congrats, guys. Right now we go back to Noel, who has the analysis of our head-to-head action, where managers go head-to-head and battle it out to see who is the greatest of them all. Noel?
Let's take a look at this week's game week 25 head-to-head league and see how the managers fought together, who came out on top and who end up getting their revenge. Let us see. In King of the North beat Legends FC 77-65. Gunners FC lost to Black Ops 88-65. Top 10 Material beat Archer United 88-58. Tinkerman FC lost to Gap FC 76-62. Maxwell's Arsenal got beaten by Das Beste FC 80-56. Van Persie lost to Lance fantasy team 79-36. Liverpool FC and Firefighters came out to a draw 80-80. Thank you, Ralph Hassenberg, for not starting Ings. Maro G lost in it to win it 72-60. Zumba lost to Watu FC 69-50. Zionite beat El Professor 85-68. White is Right beat Jamrock Ballers 87-73. Cruel Intentions beat Camo FC 71-65. Listen, it's at the table. We thought that El Professor was running away with the league, but now things have changed. Wato FC has now taken the lead. I'm going to pull up that table for you. Wato FC is now actually in the lead, in the head-to-head, followed by El Professor. I mean, this thing is heating up. Let me tell you, man, it is hot, hotter than hot. Almost hotter than the hot topics. I'm telling you, man, let's look at the standings. So Wato FC is now in the lead. Yes, and El Professor is in second place, followed by Black Ops, who is in third, Zionite in fourth position, White is Right is fifth, Gap FC is sixth, Whirlpool FC is in seventh, Archer United in eighth, and we have Jamrock Ballers in ninth, and Das Beste in 10th. If we look at the mid-table battle, we see in to win it in the mid-table battle, Lance Fantasy Team in the mid-table battle. We have Camo FC in the mid-table battle. King of the North is in the relegation dogfight. Maxwell in the dogfight, and holding down the foundation in the head-to-head is Van Persie FC. Over to you, Jerry.
Thank you for that, Noel. Congratulations to Water FC on taking over the top spot in our head-to-head standings. Now for one of your favorite parts of this program, and that is Hot Topics. Hotter than hot. Now in our Hot Topics this week, wow, there were a lot of Leeds United fans on the last day of the game week. Yes, the wire was on fire with activity and persons rooting for the Leeds United team. Not all of the team though, there were just a few players, and that was because the first game of Leeds United's double game week was not very favorable for persons who own player assets in that team. So persons really were gunning for this to happen. Yes, indeed. Persons were praying for it not to happen, and there were those who were just going through fasting and prayer for their players to score, to assist, to keep a clean sheet, and they were not disappointed. Congratulations to those who patiently waited on the Leeds United team. And that is our hot topics for this week. Now to our section where we have our prediction. That's the go hard, go home predictions for the coming game week. A must have, and a must listen, and a must watch for all managers who are gunning for the top spot. Kudos, Robert. Now, our 5 players must have for this coming game week goes as follows. First, Fernandes, Man United Fernandes. He has not been left out of the team, and he is the Man United's talisman. And if he performs as he has been doing in the past game week, he should be the captain pick for this coming game week. You have been warned. Our second must-have is Gundogan. He rewarded many persons. He did not play in Manchester City's matchup in the week in the Champions League. So it's a high possibility that Pep might just give him the 2 games. Think about it. Our third is Calvert-Lewin. He has been performing for Everton, and he must be in your team. And our fifth, and indeed not last, is Barnes. He has been really performing well for that team. And of course, you should have him because he should, mark my words, he should be one of those players. So you can captain any of those players for this coming week. But my pick is Fernandes. And right now we are going to show you the ideal team for this coming game week. Take a look. Thank you. And that's it for our Go Hard, Go Home show for this game week. And for more of these and other information, stay tuned next week. On behalf of Noel and Galen, may all your arrows be green. Have yourself a good one. Until next time, take care.